So guys, I want you guys to listen to this video. I'm about to say, listen to this man.
You see, politics is very dynamic, and it is essentially all about interest. All we are hearing from African Democratic Congress is just abusing the current administration. There is no vision, there is no policy, there is no agenda. I think what we see is like old wine in a new bottle. All of them in African Democratic Congress are about the same. There is no amount of repackaging. There is no amount of rehabilitation. There is no amount, whatever they do to change their nomenclature. The Nigerian people know who they are. Who in this country that do not know who Atiku is, who El-Rufai is, who Amaechi is? These are the people that kept Nigeria to where we are today. And so all they do is making outrageous statements. For example, somebody of El-Rufai status will come to the mass media and say that we may not even have a country if APC wins the election in 2027. Is that not disingenuous of him? Is it not outrageous? He will also come again and say in the 2023 election, Peter Obi won the election. Those are treacherous statements, and it's not only him. Bolaji Abdullahi, the publicity secretary of ADC, also come on air and make very outlandish statements. These are not statements that people who love this country should make. They are just hitting up the whole country. We still have at least a year and a half, for proper campaign to start. But they've already started campaign. I think it's not a step in the right direction. The point remains that APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done a whole lot, to improve the well-being, of Nigerians. That's just the truth. We all know that inflation has come down. When President Tinubu came on board, inflation was about 40.50. As we speak, inflation has come down drastically to 22.22%. See what I mean? A lot is happening. Apart from inflation, our foreign reserves has gone up by about 6 billion. When he came in, it was about 34 billion. Now it's 40,877. Which one will I mention and which one will I leave? Look at the issue of education loan. Education loan is an area that has put smiles on the faces of Nigerian parents, particularly in northern Nigeria. Out of the 77 billion naira that has been disbursed to students, about 55% of that 77 billion, which is about 45 billion, went to students of northern Nigeria. Okay. There are a lot of
So you guys listen to what that man said. Today I'm not here to attack APC or say anything bad about them. They say they are trying. No wala. We are waiting for 2027. What they will use to campaign. Nigerians are quietly waiting for 2027 to see what they will tell people that they have done. It's not about noise. I think few weeks ago, that was last week, somebody was going through the coastal highway. They said they did Lagos Calabar coastal highway that they say they are doing. Somebody passed through that place. The side of erosion is already eating on that road. How can you be doing a coastal highway without gutters? It's this draining system that I was talking about yesterday. No proper draining system. And that's why many of our roads are going down. Because you cannot make a road, a proper road, and the edges are still filled with sand. No. You're supposed, if you're creating a proper road, you're supposed to make sure that nothing gets close to that road. The road itself should be secured with a proper draining system like a gutter where water can easily move out from. And you have where you're channeling that water to, but no proper drainage system. And he's here shouting, I don't want to talk. My problem here this morning is, why is Peter Obi in this coalition? Why is Peter Obi in ADC? He got all the support he needed in Labour Party. In 2023 election, he got all the support. Nigerians came out in mass to support Obi. Obi won in virtually every state in Nigeria. In almost every state in Nigeria, Obi won almost. At least if it's not first, he's second. If it's not first, he's second. Obi was everywhere. We knew it. If INEC should bring out the original results that Nigerians voted in 2023, if INEC should bring out the original result, the original vote of every single Nigerian in that presidential election that Beavers was not good during the presidential election, but Beavers was now working perfectly well. Network was flowing very well in presidential in governorship election. If Nigerians, INEC should be sincere and bring out all the results, the original votes of all Nigerians, and keep in this. Obi won almost every state in Nigeria. There's nothing to dispute it. But they have the government and they did what they're supposed to do. They did what they did. Tinubu is now the president. He has 4 years to go. Are you getting? He has run 2.5 years. So let's give him the benefit of that to finish it. I don't want to criticize anything. Why is Obi in that coalition? Because without Obi, that coalition makes no sense. It makes no sense to anybody. It makes no sense. That coalition will not lift a finger if Obi is not in that place. What is your opinion? Is Peter Obi supposed to leave the coalition, or he's supposed to stay there? For me, he should leave and go back to the Labour Party and do what he's been doing. We will still support him in Labour Party. Even if Obi should form a party today, Nigerians will still support it. That's it. I don't know your opinion. Drop it on the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, and support us some more. Follow us on our social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys.